Who needs an introduction? This is Idoros. Today I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot. In addition to your archiving your adventures throughout Star Wars: The Old Republic, you might want to take screenshots for other purposes, like setting up a portrait for your Glamour account. Now that will earn you 1 guild comp. And once you start uploading your pictures, you will get kind of addicted sometimes, taking different pictures of your tunes doing certain things. As you can see, I like to take screenshots. Well, how do you take screenshots? Well, a while back I wrote a document and I posted on the guild website, but today I'm going to go over it, and so that way you will know all about how to do it. Let's start off by going to our game. So let's see here. If I want to get my display, this user interface, to go away, what do you press? You press Alt-Z. So if I want to do something like pose this little dude here and say, alright, I'm going to pose him like that, Alt-Z it, and I'm going to move the mouse over to the side. I'm going to start pressing the print screen button, which is in the upper right hand corner of your screen. You can see a couple of pauses there as it's taking the screen captures, because I was pressing print screen, and now it's done. Well, let's see, where is that going to be located? If I am, let's see, desktop, there we are. If I go here, go to computer, see, program files, no, wait a minute, where am I going here? I'm going to documents. Then I scroll down to Star Wars: The Old Republic screenshots, and he's going to take a lot of them here. And today's date, so that's probably it right there. Alright, so you see that was the picture that I just got through taking. 698 is the name of it. Not very exciting, but for our purposes it's going to do. So, you can edit it in any one of a bunch of different programs, and here are a few common ones. There is, of course, Microsoft Paint, which allows you to do very basic things. Like, for example, you can select a crop tool, select and say, okay, I'm just going to do that. Go up here. Where's the thing here? I don't even know how to use this thing because I never use it. Let's do crop. Hey, look, there you go. I can then go over here and click save and save it as. I don't want to do that though, because this program I don't like. Another program you can use is Photoshop. This is the one that everybody knows, and everybody refers to it as a common term. You gonna Photoshop that? Yeah, I think I might Photoshop it. So there's the picture. It's loading up. And you go over here, then you go up here to image, you go to crop, and there's my wonderful picture. That's the avatar I could set up. I'm not going to use Photoshop. You can also use a program called GIMP. GIMP is a program similar to Photoshop, but you don't have to pay for it. So check this out. I'm going to do the same exact thing here in GIMP. Going to select right over there, go up here, image, crop to selection, and now I can go over here and save it. Pretty simple and pretty fast, no matter what program you use. Now, jumping back here to those programs, let's go over them one more time. Microsoft Paint, as you know, comes with Microsoft Windows, so you don't have to worry about that. But what about the other ones? Let's jump over here. If you go to getgimp.com, you can download GIMP, which is a free photo editing program, very similar to Photoshop. But a lot of people say it's different, and if you already know Photoshop, you don't want to get it, that's fine. You can go and get yourself a copy of Photoshop at adobe.com. But wait a second, don't you have to pay for it? You do, except you can type in, actually you don't even have to do that, just type in CS2, hit enter, and what's going to do is bring you up with a little thing like this. You click CS2 downloads, it's going to pop up. Now if you have not set up an Adobe account, you can set it up. As you can see, though, I have already logged in, so I'm going to say yes, I've accepted it. And now you can scroll down here and find what it is. It says, wait a minute now, blah, 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 agree, and now it will give me an option to download CS2. So Adobe decided that they were going to give away Photoshop CS2. They had an older system that basically cut off at CS2 and then the newer system. So they decided to bring all their older customers into CS2 world and give them an account for CS2 so that way they could just manage the new system. Don't have to worry about those old accounts anymore. You go down here, you can click on download, it downloads, and it installs. Booyah, you have yourself Adobe Photoshop. There is a quicker way, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Go to your preferences, click on graphics on the left, and you see where it says full screen exclusive mode. By default it goes to full screen, but what you want to do is go to full screen window. The reason why is that allows you to, I can just exit out of there, It allows you to quickly Alt-Tab back and forth between the two windows very quickly. It also allows you to hit either your Start button, or you can click Control-Escape to bring up your Start. Now click in Snipping Tool, and you see there's Microsoft Snipping Tool right there. It's going to come up, and here we are with the Snipping Tool. So let's use Snipping Tool. I'm going to do Alt-Tab to get back into the game. You can see I've already hit Alt-Z, and as soon as I press this new button, it's going to take a screen capture of whatever's there, and then I can go in and highlight it. So I'm going to press 7, and boom, right there. So I can now dial in on that. Yes. And there is my new picture of him shooting fire. And I can choose to save it and do whatever I want to with it. That's going to be awesome. I'll save that one here, and we'll use it eventually. Save it as a PNG. No, we're going to save it in Star Wars screenshots, and we're going to save it as Bargaris Flaming. That's going to be awesome. Now I want to add my new picture to Glabber, so I hop over to Glabber, I go to the album, I click on Edit to add a new picture, click on Browse, here it is, and I've already added a title and everything. I'm going to click the Add Picture. It's uploading right now, and as soon as it's done, it's going to pop up in my list down below and give me different options of what I want to do with it. If I want to set it as my new profile picture, if I want to set it as a background picture, or basically whatever I want to. It could be the album default here. So anyway, hopefully that explains a lot regarding how to get a portrait. Let's just say you're ultimately lazy and all you want to do is take a quick screenshot here. You can easily do it at your login screen by logging out, clicking over here and saying, here is Zyduros. I'm going to just go right over here. Where's that snipping tool? No snipping tool. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the snipping tool again, zap over here. So there's a snipping tool. I can go here and look at this. I'm going to take a nice little shot of Zyduros right there, and I can save that and use that. So simply by going into here, you can set yourself up with a bunch of screenshots real quick. These are a bunch of my other tunes. These are level 1, level 6, level 1. You can see I give them a lot of attention. Anyway, hopefully this explains some stuff. I am Zyduros or Bargaris in game, as you can see right here. And you can also send me a message directly through Glabber right there. So anyway, take care and hope to see you in game.